Welcome to Learn English with Fun with 𝙛𝙪𝙣. Hello there, this is Govind here. Welcome to Learn English with Fun with 𝙛𝙪𝙣. Twice every week, we focus on English grammar, vocabulary or pronunciation. In this episode, we are going to focus on a tricky but important part of English pronunciation, specifically combined sounds. Remember, if you need extra practice on your pronunciation, you can do this by going to www.𝙤𝙪𝙣.com. Let us get straight into it. I love teaching pronunciation. It is so interesting because it is not something you learn with your mind. It is something you practice with your mouth. It is a skill like learning to ride a bike or learning how to dance, except we do it with our mouth, our lips, our tongue, our teeth, and our throat. I have tried to learn a few different languages, and there is nothing more fun than trying to get these sounds just right. Some sounds you will find it easy because you will have them in your first language, but some sounds you will find very challenging. At first, the challenging sounds will feel strange, completely unnatural to you, but to the listener, it will sound perfect. So, you have to drop your insecurities and start making strange sounds. Just be brave. Now, English pronunciation is quite complex, but I am going to make it easy for you. Simply put, in English, there are 44 individual sounds, like P for pink, or B for blue, or R for red, or Y for yellow. Let us call these single sounds, and we will eventually go through all 44 of them. But today, we are going to start on something a little bit more challenging. I hope you are ready to join me and practice saying combined sounds. So what is a combined sound? Well, I told you that there are 44 single or individual sounds in English like P and Y. But we can combine some of these sounds like B and R as in brown, brown, or P and R as in pretty, pretty. In this episode, we are going to focus on combined sounds that have an R sound in them, an R sound in them. Remember, if you need any help with your English language skills, then be sure to check out with 𝙤𝙪𝙣 by subscribing to our Spotify podcasts or search Learn English with Fun. If you don't have a Spotify account, you can visit www.𝙤𝙪𝙣.com for the complete set of our podcasts, which are categorized as per the discussion. Do note that our podcasts are short and impactful and are posted twice a week. We are going to look at 9 of them, and they include br and cr. I want you to practice saying these sounds and words with me. Try your very best to mimic the way that I say them. Keep in mind that my accent is very neutral. Sometimes people can't guess where I am from, and that is probably a good thing for pronunciation practice. Here we go. Let's start with the first one, B and R as in brown. Here, you need to put your top and bottom lips together and then push out the R. Br, br. You may know the word or you may not. It doesn't matter. I just want you to listen and repeat after me as best as you can. Number 1. Britain, Britain. Brain, brain. Breeze, breeze. Bread, bread. Brief, brief. Brick, brick. Bright, bright. Broken, broken. Brook, brook, brush, brush, brute, brute, bro, bro, brought, brought, brother, brother. Cool. How did you go with these sounds? Maybe you have the br combination in your first language, so it was pretty easy for you. Or maybe you do not, in which case it may have felt unnatural. Stay with me for more. Soon all of these sounds will feel natural for you to say. Always remember that if you need additional help with your grammar, if you want to understand everything you hear or read and you want to express yourself completely, then check out www.𝙤𝙪𝙣-𝙛𝙖𝙘𝙩.com, where you can take great online English courses on a range of different topics. Let us move on to the second one. Now, the f and r sounds. To make the fr sound, you have to put your top teeth on your bottom lip and then push air through your top teeth. Fr. Let's go. Number 2. Fr as in fracture. Fracture. Afraid. Afraid. Friend. Friend. Freak. Freak. Friction. Friction. Fright. Fright. From. From. Fruit. Fruit. Frank. Frank. Well, I hope that you are saying these sounds out loud along with me. Remember that pronunciation is not a mental exercise. It is a physical exercise. What we are doing is taking our mouth to the gym to learn new sounds. Trust me, after a while, it'll get strong and sound great. Well, let us do number 3 now. This time we are doing g and r. G and r as in great. Ready? Number 3. Gr. Grapple. Grapple. Grape. Grape. Grant. Grant. Green. Green. Gritty. Gritty. Gripe. Gripe. Graph. Graph. Grow. Grow. Grew. Grew. Groin. Groin. Growl. Growl. Sweet, that was nice work. Let us now do number 4. This time it is the T and R or the T and R as in tragedy. With this sound, you may want to push the air right to the front of your teeth. This exercise is almost like a ch sound, like a ch sound in chicken, except that there is a sneaky little R sound in there as well. Ready? Let us practice number 4. Tr as in trash. Trash. Train. Train. Trendy. Trendy. Treat. Treat. Trip. Trip. Try. Try. Trawl. Trawl. Trophy. Trophy. True. True. Troy. Troy. Trust. Trust. Good. Now, I am going to stop here and tell you about a pronunciation course we are building that actually takes you through all of the 144 combined sounds in English. And what's really cool is that it will also have AI built into it, so you can get immediate feedback from the computer. It's worth checking out if you really want to sound clearer in English. So keep checking out at www.𝙤𝙪𝙣-𝙛𝙖𝙘𝙩.com. Okay, let us now look at a problematic sound for a lot of English learners. It's the pr sound or the p and r sound as in practice. This sound is very similar to the br or the br sound that we heard before as in color brown, except with pr or pr. We push the air out of our mouth. So we want to put our bottom and top lips together and we push the air out. Pr. Ready? Number 5. Pr as in practice. Practice. Pray. Pray. Pretzel. Pretzel. Proud. Proud. Prawn. Prawn. Prism. Prism. Prize. Prize. Profit. Profit. Prank. Prank. Proton. Proton. Now that you may or may not have noticed is that we are actually practicing two things at once here. Yes, we are practicing the pr sound, which is great, but we are also practicing the vowel sounds as well. The vowel sounds in English are a, e, I, o, u, a, I, oi, ow, e, o, ya, w. So there are 20 vowel sounds in total. So for each combined sound like br or fr or pr, we are actually also going through the vowels in order as well. You might be interested to know that a vowel sound does not use any part of our mouth to make an or a eh or a e sound. For example, notice that we do not use our lips, tongue or teeth. The air just comes straight out of our belly. Okay, the next one we are going to do is hard. We are going to make the thr sound as in thrash or through. This is a difficult sound for a lot of people. To make this sound, put your top teeth on your tongue and then poke your tongue out a little. Thr, thr. It's not fr. It's not fr. It's thr. You need to poke out your tongue a little. Ready? Number 6. Thr as in thrash. Thrash. Threat. Threat. Tree. Tree. Thrifty. Thrifty. Thrive. Thrive. Throttle. Throttle. Throat. Throat. Through. Through. Yes. That was a weird sound. But again, if you want to sound natural, then you might need to feel a bit weird. It's just that way it is. I learned a little bit of Farsi recently, which is the language of Iran, and they have this sound that we don't have in English. For example, to say, how are you? In Farsi, you will say, Hubi. And to say, I am good, you say, Hubam. Now, that felt weird to me. I didn't want to say it, but to the person listening to me, it sounded perfectly natural. So the weirder you feel, the better. Okay, we are nearly done with today's lesson. We have 3 more sounds. Yes, 3 more. The next sound is shr. S-H-R. Shr. Here, you need to make your lips a little rounded and you put your top teeth on your bottom teeth and then push the air out. Shr. Shr. Ready? Number 7. Shr as in shrapnel. Shrapnel. Shred. Shred. Shriek. Shriek. Shrimp. Shrimp. Shrine. Shrine. Shrug. Shrug. There aren't many vowels that match with the sh sound in English, which is interesting. I think perhaps a lot of those words are loaned from other languages. That's kind of what makes English a bit crazy. We have lots of distant relatives from other countries. Okay, this time we'll practice the dr sound. Dr sound as in drive. This time we clench our teeth together and only push a little bit of air through our mouths. Ready? Number 8, dr as in Dracula. Dracula. Drag. Drag. Dreadful. Dreadful. Dream. Dream. Drift. Drift. Dry. Dry. Drop. Drop. Drove. Drove. Drug. Drug. Drew. Drew. Draught. Draught. Draw. Draw. Dreary. Dreary. Well, now some of these vowels are easier than others. Some vowel sounds are short, like I, E. Some vowel sounds are long, like I, E, I. And some are combined vowels, like yeah, yeah, oi, oi. Can you hear the two little vowels together? Again, some of these sounds will be easy for you to make and some will be hard. It depends on whether you have these sounds in your first language or not. Okay, the lucky last for this episode. We are focusing on the cr sound as in crazy. Well, I'm not sure how to make this sound. Crook, crook, crook. No, it doesn't seem to have any mouth involved at all. You have to sound like a frog. Ready? Number 9. Cr as in crab. Crab. Crazy. Crazy. Credit. Credit. Creep. Creep. Critical. Critical. Crime. Crime. Crow. Crow. Crew. Crew. Crowd. Crowd. Well, that is it. You have done it. You have worked your way through 9 different combined sounds in English with lots of examples. And you have also practiced saying the 20 different vowel sounds as well. I hope that was helpful. Remember that if you like this episode and you want to become fluent in English, then make sure to subscribe and share this with your friends too. Also, if you want to practice your pronunciation, then you can check out our pronunciation course, which will be launched soon at www.𝙤𝙪𝙣-𝙪𝙤.com. My name is Govind and I will see you soon. Have a nice time. See you.